Not gonna lie, relationships can be miserable sometimes. In this series, we dig deep into the dynamics of unhealthy relationships and chat about what to do when sunny skies turn dark. In today's episode, we're exploring a sneaky form of psychological abuse known as gaslighting. The word gaslighting comes from a 1944 film called Gaslight. As the story goes, a wealthy heiress marries a charming gentleman only 2 weeks into a whirlwind romance. Red flag number 1, moving too fast. Then he insists that they move into her deceased aunt's isolated home, which she doesn't want to do because her aunt was murdered there. Red flag number 2, not respecting boundaries. Then he locks all of her stuff in the attic, which is the equivalent of someone taking your phone away, and tells her that she can't talk to anyone, for her own mental health, of course. Anyone remember the episode about isolation? Now that she's stressed out and isolated, the guy starts secretly moving stuff around and making the gas lights flicker. When she asks about it, he denies that anything has changed and accuses her of being crazy. After a while, she starts seriously doubting her own senses. With no one around to validate what she's seeing, she starts to believe that she's going crazy, which is exactly what her husband wants. Basically, gaslighting is the process of making someone question reality and distrust their own judgment. In real-life relationships, it looks like minimizing, denying, blaming, and questioning your ability. It might sound something like this. It's not that big of a deal. You're so dramatic. I never said that. It didn't happen that way. This is all your fault. Everyone knows that you're the problem, not me. You can't do anything right. You're nothing without me. Gaslighting can be subtle sometimes, but it's very powerful. If you're being gaslighted, you might feel deeply unsettled, confused, mistrusting, guilty, uncertain of your every move, and like you need permission to make even the smallest choices. When we feel this way, we are very, very vulnerable to manipulation and control. Because gaslighting thrives when we're isolated, our best defense is to stay in contact with positive people who care about us. They can help us stay oriented to the truth when someone is trying to throw us off balance. If you're not sure who you can trust, try reaching out to your local domestic violence program for support. Remember, if someone is hurting you, it's not your fault, and you're never alone. In the next episode, we'll talk about a form of abuse that feels a little too good to be true. For a minute. Until next time, ciao for now.